Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Jasper High School Baseball here on 18 WJTS. Wildcats with their home opener tonight against the Shakamack Lakers. The Wildcats dusted off Washington last night 20-2 on the road. The Wildcats will have Cody Morton on the mound tonight as he will get his first varsity start against Buddy Stone of the Shakamack Lakers here this evening. We'll take a break. We'll come back to beautiful Alvin C. Rookser Field with the first pitch of tonight's game right after this. Welcome back to Alvin C. Rookser Field on a sun-splashed Good Friday afternoon. The Wildcats take their places defensively behind Cody Morton as Connor Foley will be out in left field. In center field, Eli Hof. In right field, Chris Hedinger. Grant Stratton, Ben Hankey. Caleb Berger will play second base today, and Joe Leverhusen over at first base. Behind the plate, Ross Peter to catch Morton. Blake Mann last night at Washington. Again, got all that run support, but he threw 4 innings of good baseball to get the win. Leverhusen finished things off for the Cats. Game went south in a hurry for Washington. They walked a ton of batters, 15, hit a few as well, and the Cats made them pay. And the home opener out here at Rookser Field against the Shakamack Lakers. They have been a good, solid program in Class A, and that's why they're on the schedule. They find their way down here every year. So Ethan Burnett, the shortstop, will stand in, and we are about ready to have Friday night baseball here on 18 WJTS. Cats not playing again until Tuesday. They go to Bloomington South to take on the Panthers in their brand new ballpark, or renovated ballpark, with turf, new stands, and press box. And we are ready for baseball. For Burnett, the shortstop, Peyton Yair, and Oscar Pegg, the catcher, standing in. Morton gets ready to pitch the baseball, and we are off and running. It goes low, 1-0. Play him straight away in the outfield. Not as windy as last night at Washington. The flags in center field blowing slightly. The next pitch by Morton, it dives low too. It's 2-0. Cats 1-0 in the season. This is the opener for Shakamack. Stratton off the line and a bit even with the bag at third. Morton kicks and deals the next pitch, and it is out, 3-0. That's what got Washington in trouble last night, all those bases on balls. Morton tries to battle back from a 3-0 count. And that is ball 4, walks him on 4 straight pitches to begin the festivities tonight. As Yair, the first baseman, will get in.
Number 20, Peyton Yair.
He's a left-handed hitter. Leverhusen will hold the runner on at first, that natural hole on the right side of the infield. As Morton will work from the stretch for the first time in the ball game. First pitch, and that is out, 1-0. Lakers occupy that first base, or that third base dugout, I should say. The Wildcats in their customary dwelling on the first base side. The Lakers in that Carolina blue. Morton peeks over at first, now goes to the high set and lets it rip. Chopped on the ground towards Leverhusen at first. He'll shovel onto a covering Morton, 1 away. It's about all the play he could make. Runner goes up to second base, and it is 1 gone. You'll notice the big dirt pile out behind the center field bleachers. Old 10th Street School has been demolished, provided a backdrop of a lot of baseball up here as Oscar Pegg, the catcher, will stand in. Not working today, but usually they work well into the evening as the first pitch to Pegg is outside, 1-0. Be a parking lot for both the church activities at some point and also here at Rookser Field, which could use some parking. 1-0 the count. They look back at the runner at second base. Ball popped up in the infield. First base side. Leverhusen tried to find it, and he will make the catch, straddling the line, 2 away. Ball was hit a mile high into the air. So Brody Yair will stand in. He's the third baseman cleaning up tonight. Another left-handed batter for the Shakamack Lakers. Jeremy Yair is the head coach, younger guy. Played on some really good teams under Chip Sweet at Shakamack, a state champion. Down through the years, pitch is on the way, and it is out of the zone, 1-0. Wildcat infield back. They'll take the ball across the infield. 1-0. Next delivery. Slammed right at Leverhusen. It gets by him down the right field line. Going over to get it is Hettinger. And Burnett will score, and the Lakers lead 1-0 on the RBI single. That was a shot down the first base line. And Yair drives in the first run of the ball game. And that's what happens when you walk a batter.
The center fielder, number 23, Logan.
The leadoff man as well. So here comes Burris, the center fielder runner at first. Big swing, comes up empty. 0-1. Boy, Shane Werner, excellent groundskeeper here at Rookser Field. He does a tremendous job with this field. He and the rest of the team pop straight back right at Judd, the first one of the year. 0-2. So 0-2, Morton ahead in this count. He's got the runner at first base with 2 away. They hold the runner on. Morton brings it home. Serve foul, first base side, out of play. Yeah, Shane Werner, he is outstanding. Spent a lot of time getting this field down through the years in tip-top shape. He and the rest of the team and Coach Gilbert, it's all them, nobody else. 0-2 to the hitter Burris. Once again, stays alive by punching it foul down the right field line. Lakers on top, 1-0. Big gap in left center field. They're also off the line in left and right. So Morton trying to put this hitter away. He stares in. Peter hangs a sign, and he gets ready to bring the 0-2 home. Breaking ball hit on the ground softly towards Hankey at short. He's up with it, throws on low. Leverhusen cannot come up with it, so it's an error on the Wildcat shortstop, Hankey. And the runner moves up to second base. So the inning continues. Morton was ahead of that guy, 0-2. So first and second for Ellingsworth.
For Shakamack, the second baseman.
The second baseman. Cats down 1-0, ready to get the bats going if they can get Shakamack out here. Fastball outside corner for a strike. Oh, and 1, I'm used to it. I can call from up here. 0-1, here's the next offering. Rifle right back into the screen, straight back. The Lakers play from a position of power here. They lead 1-0. Stratton off the line, a little bit behind the bag at third. Again, a beautiful night here at Rookser Field. A little chilly, but I think we're done with that, at least for a while, heading into next week. Morton brings it home, popped up, shallow center field. Shortstop Hankey goes out at the cut of the grass, makes the play for the third out of the inning, but the Lakers strike for one here, the visitor first. They lead 1-0. We'll step aside. This is Wildcat Baseball at 18 WJTS. Back out to Alvin C. Rookser Field. Cats down 1-0 as Brody Stone gets on the mound. Eli Hope stands in, had 3 hits at Washington on Thursday night. First pitch to him is in for a strike. Actually, it's a ball. Got cocky about my predicting of pitches. 1-0 to Eli. Come in on the grass at third. Next offering, slammed on the ground towards second. Over to his right is Ellingsworth, and he boots it into right field. So Eli Hof on here with the Cats down 1-0 for Ben Hankey, Wildcat shortstop. Again, no win right now.
Shortstop number 4, Ben Hankey.
Here at Rookser Field. Cats Down 1-0 here as Stone works from the stretch, high set. Pitch rides inside. It hit the bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and 1 the count to Hankey. Hove good speed at first base. They hold him on with Peyton Yagier. Stone will come set on the Rookser Field mound and pour the next pitch. Hankey bunts it up the first base line, and it's going to be foul. So he's down 0-2. Does not execute the bunt. And the Cats will try it again here. Again, Tuesday night on the road at Bloomington South. You can see it later on 18 WJTS. Can't wait to get up there. Always a good team under Coach Klusner. And again, that renovation of that ballpark. If you've seen that on Twitter. 0-2, the count to Hankey. They hold the runner on once again. And he brings it plateward. Pitch high, squared the bunt, laid off. Actually called third strike. Wow. Looked upstairs, but the home plate arbiter, Fred Steele, banged him out. Here comes Connor Foley.
24, Connor Foley.
So Foley, the left fielder, gets in. Not like the Wildcats tore the cover off the ball last night at Washington. It was a lot of gifts. Plateward. That is inside and just a tad low, 1-0. Then next Friday night, week from tonight, Northeast DuBois comes into town. The Jeeps and Luke Willems opened up against his alma mater tonight, the Heritage Hills Patriots up on the hill. So Eli still at first, and they throw over. He's back with the dive. Jay Albrand on the coaching line at first. Terry Gilbert on the coaching line at third. So the Lakers lead 1-0. Foley tries to battle back here in the count. Runner takes off, ball hit back into the screen. A 1-1 here. In a conference play a little bit later, and those conference games in the SIAC will be Tuesday and Thursday. Some here, some on the road. 1-1. Hove takes his lead at first. They hold him on once again, and they go right over. The 1-1 dances in for a strike. Next pitch, punch foul. Here's the offering. Hove takes off running. Struck him out. Ball gets away. Foley will strike out there. Runner occupying first base. Up to second base goes Hove. Two away.
For Jasper, number 18, Andrew Wallace.
So Wallace gets in. 2 straight strikeouts after Hove reached on the air. Here comes Andrew Wallace. Hits for Berger, the second baseman. Wallace, a left-handed hitter, as you can see. Pitch on the outside portion for a strike. Hove the tying run at second. Stone peeks back once and comes home. Wallace fouls it back into the glove. And down on the count 0-2 is Wallace here. 1-0 Shakamack here in the home first at beautiful Alvin C. Rookser Field. Lebahusen on deck for the Cats. Shortstop Burnett in behind the runner Hof at second momentarily. Holding him on. Here's the 0-2 to Wallace, and he slices it foul down the left field line, out of play. Stone has worked ahead in the count. Wallace digs back in. Peeks back at the runner. Stone will throw it to Wallace, and he swings over the top of a breaking ball. So after Hof reaches on the air, Stone strikes out 3 straight Wildcats. Through one complete here at Alvin C. Cats trail Shakamack 1-0. We'll take a break, and we'll have more after this. Back to Rookser Field. We go to the top of the second.
The designated hitter,
Luke Cornelius, the DH, stands in. Another left-handed hitter. He fouls this one straight back. Shakamack struck for 1 back in the first as Brody Yair drove in Burnett, who walked to start the game. Bottom third of the order here for the Lakers. Morton throws it right by him, and he's ahead 0-2. So the Cats will play from behind tonight here momentarily. Next pitch. Got him on 3 straight pitches, 1 gone. So Fulford, the left fielder, is yet again run another lefty up there.
Number 10, the left fielder, Brevin Fulford.
So Brevin Fulford gets in. Lakers on top 1-0. Morton gets the sign, works quickly. Outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Next pitch. Popped up down the left field line, twisting foul. Foley, a long run, dives. Did he get it? Yes, he did. Nice play by Connor Foley, diving. And there are 2 gone. So Connor ran it down. 2 away for the pitcher, Stone, in that 9 hole for the
next batter, the pitcher, number 24, Buddy Stone.
Lakers. So 2 away. Morton gets the good glove work out there by Foley. This one lined down the right field line, twisting toward the corner. And another diving attempt, and up with it is Hettinger. So on the outfield corners, back-to-back robbery for the Wildcat defense here in the top of the second inning. 1 in fair, 1 in foul. We'll head to the bottom of the second, 1-0. Lakers, this is Wildcat Baseball on 18 WJTS. Back at the ballpark, Joe Lebahusen will lead things off for the Cats, down 1-0 as we head to the second. 2 really good defensive plays, one from Foley in left and one from Hettinger in right to end that top half of the second inning. Here's the first pitch to Lebahusen. He swings over the top of that one. It's 0-1. Stone had 3 strikeouts back in that first inning. Lakers playing with a lead here. Next pitch on the way. Lebahusen hits it foul. He's down 0-2, so it's Job, Grant Stratton, and Hettinger, the scheduled hitters for Terry Gobert's 9 here in the bottom of 2. Play Lebahusen deep in left field. The 0-2 from Stone. Again, fisted once again, straight back and out of play. Cats trying to get on the board here in the bottom of the second inning. Lakers defensively play him to go the other way. Big gap in left center. Curve ball chopped up the third base line. It's a foul. And we have that road game. Cats playing 3 out of the first 4 in enemy territory with that trip to Bloomington South on Tuesday night. Stone, the 0-2. Lebahusen chases it out of the zone. They'll throw it down to complete the strikeout, dating back to last inning. 4 straight strikeouts for the Shakamack right-hander.
Next batter for Jasper, the third baseman, number 13, Grant Stratton.
So Grant Stratton gets in. Saw Grant down on the mound at Boonville in that game that didn't count when the Wildcats were waxing the Pioneers in the third inning before the rains came. Stratton slices this one down the right field line, heads up as it pinballs around those metal bleachers down there. And Stone continues to work out ahead of hitters. Again, they bunch him toward right center field. The next pitch, the 0-1. Stratton takes this one on the outside portion for a ball. And the count evens up at 1-1 to Grant Stratton. Stone peeks over the top of that glove and lets it fly. Curveball strike. Maybe not. 2-1. Two and one, the count to Grant. He waits. Fouls it back. And the count evens up at 2-2 to the Wildcat third baseman, Grant Stratton. You could see Grant later on in this one on the hill to break even to Stratton. Rides high, and the count runs full at 3-2. He's got those 4 strikeouts, has not walked a batter so far tonight. The payoff pitch to Stratton. Chopped on the ground, wide of the bag at third. So we'll try it again. 3-2 and holding to Stratton with one away and nobody aboard. The payoff again. Got him. So 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away. So Hedinger, the right fielder, will climb in.
Next batter for Jasper, the right fielder, number 16, Chris Hedinger.
Delivery. Fastball inside, high and tight to Hedinger. Cats down 1-0, batting here on the bottom of the second inning. Shakamack got their run in the top half of the first inning right off the bat, parlayed a walk into a run. Hedinger takes it for a ball, just a tad low, 2-0. So the Cats, with the bases clean here, trying to get something going here with 2 outs. Hedinger looks out. Here's the pitch. Once again, rifle foul toward the on-deck circle, third base side. It bounces off the bricks and back onto the field. So 2-1 to Hedinger. Ross Peter, the senior backstop, waits on deck. Two 2-1 to Hedinger. Takes it high, 3-1 now. So he's in command of this count. See if he can turn one around. He had a home run that didn't count against Boonville because the game was not official. Stone ready, and he will drop and drive this 3-1. Strike at the letters. So 3-2 now. And now here we go. Hedinger pops it up into shallow center. In comes the center fielder. Out goes the shortstop, Burnett, to haul it in. It was going to be him or nobody, it looked like, on that one. Wildcats go quietly here in the home second. Through 2 at beautiful Alvin Ruxer Field in Jasper. Lakers 1, Wildcats nothing. We'll have more after this. Play goes to the third here. Leadoff man Ethan Burnett will dig in against Morton here. Shakamack leads 1-0. First pitch, pop foul. Out of play first base side. Burnett walk to lead off the game and came around to score on the RBI single by Yair to give the Lakers the lead. Morton gets out ahead 0-1 as he stares in. Here's the next pitch, breaking ball outside. And it is 1-1 to the shortstop Burnett, who made that running catch out into shallow center field. Morton drops the glove below the belt and brings it home. Fastball in for a strike. 1-2 now. Morton will throw the 1-2. Got him. Bottom dropped out of it. He gets his second strikeout. Good to retire the leadoff man, and he does so here in the third for Peyton Yair, who grounded to Leba, who's in with Morton covering back in the first.
Number 20, Peyton Yair.
So Yair gets in, another left-handed hitter. We talked about those guys when they first came up. Right up on the plate, his hands over that line. Curveball starts him off, and it's a ball, 1-0. Cats trying to hold him right here, perhaps get some runs in the home third here at Rooksor Field. Lakers lead 1-0. Morton drives it home. Fastball upstairs, and it's 2-0. Last half inning, and those back-to-back catches by Foley and Hettinger in left and right. The 2-0 offering inside. 3-0 as the Cats try to battle back in this count. Morton, in fact, the starting pitcher. He'll bring the 3-0 home. And he walked him on 4 straight pitches after retiring the leadoff man. Second walk for Cody. And Pegg, the catcher, bats here.
Oscar Pegg.
So Pegg will be the hitter with one away and a runner at first base for the Lakers. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground in the hole between third and short with the runner moving. Hankey was going over toward the bag, and it's first and second on the second base hit of the game for the Lakers. Hit it in that hole, and here comes Yair, who had an RBI single earlier.
Third baseman, number 17, Brady Yair.
Yair open stance at the plate. Goffs it into shallow left in that triangle of 3 Wildcats, and it lands foul. Third baseman, shortstop, left fielder all converged, and it bounces idly. So first and second, Cats have the double play in order. They turned one to end the fourth last night. As Berger was in at second base, tagged the runner moving up to second, threw on the first, and that was the end of that inning. Yair, the third baseman, he has the RBI single in this game. Slightly open at the plate from the left side. Morton works out of the stretch. Comes to that high set on the Rooksor Field pitching rubber and comes home. Breaking ball, good one. It's a strike. 0-2. This would be a big one to get here with the cleanup hitter at the plate. Next one, hit on the ground wide of the bag at first. So Yair stays alive. Morton trying to finish him off. Cody looks at the runner and brings it home. Again, fouls it off right over the Laker dugout on the third base side. Two away, or one away, I should say. Runners at first and second with 2 strikes on Yair. Big left-handed hitter. They throw in behind the runner. They've got to run down ensuing, and they're going to smoke him at third base. They picked him off second base. Morton just turned and threw, and they got it. That's how you execute a rundown right there. So 2 outs there. And now a runner still at first base on the pickoff. So he makes a pitch here. He gets out of the inning. Morton with Lebahusen holding the runner on at first. Brings it home. Curveball popped into left center field. That's going to be trouble. It's in the gap. It's going to drop. Hope will pick it up. Runner rounds third. He's getting the green light. Nope, they're going to put on the brakes. They're going to throw in behind him. Another rundown. Here we go. And the Cats get the out. He was getting the green light. He put on the brakes at just the last second, and that cost him as he was well down that third base line. They probably would have been better off to send him home and had a possible play at the plate, but the Cats take advantage of a couple of base running plays against Shakamack. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Lakers 1, Wildcats nothing. We're coming back after this. Back of the yard as Ross Peter stands in. Cats down 1-0. And got a couple of outs with some base running plays against Shakamack that last half inning. Pitch in there for a strike to Peter, and it's 0-1. Peter Morton in back of the top in Eli Hof against Stone, who has struck out 5, has not given up a hit so far. Down the third base line, foul, wide of the bag toward the Shakamack bullpen. It's 0-2 to the Wildcat catcher, Ross Peter. Gap in left center field here. The 0-2 pitch. Curveball, strike 3. Took a breaking ball. 1 gone.
Next batter for Jasper, number 5, the pitcher, Cody Morton.
So 6 strikeouts for Stone, and here comes Morton. Stone ready, and he throws the first pitch to the number 9 hole hitter, Morton, the starting pitcher. It's 1-0. Cats will have Eli Hof bat next here. Trying to draw even or perhaps take the lead in this one. Fastball upstairs, 2-0. And the Wildcats looking to go to 2-0 on the young season after the game at Washington. Again, the Boonville game did not count, even though they were up big. Fisted into shallow center field, and there will be no Shakamack no-hitter tonight as Morton singles into center field.
Next batter for Jasper, leadoff man, number 11, center fielder Eli Hof.
So Eli Hof will bat here for the Cats. Hof reached on an error back in the bottom half of the first inning. Here's the pitch. Chased one high. It's 0-1 now. Let's try to move the ball around the field here, make Shakamack field it a bit with that high strikeout total with 6. Put the ball in play. They throw over. Back with the dive is Morton. Ben Hankey on deck for the Cats. Jasper down 1-0 in the home third here against the Lakers of Shakamack. Plateward, they're going to bunt. Bunts it out in front of the mound, and they throw onto first base. Got it. In time. Good bunt up the first base line. Up to second base goes Morton. 2 away on the bunt attempt. And Hankey, a strikeout victim back in the second inning. Climbs in with 2 away and a runner in scoring position. We'll talk a lot this season about those 2-out RBI opportunities. Those are big, obviously. It just demoralizes the other team if you can get those, and vice versa if you can shut it off here with that runner in scoring position. 1-0 the count here. to Hankey. They hold the runner on at second base with Burnett a little bit at short. Time is called. The balk is called, so he'll move up 90, and you don't have to worry about it. Is Morton on the balk? So he's 90 feet away. A lot can happen there. Coach Yair wants to know about the stop or lack thereof of the movement there with the pitcher. So Morton at third, Hankey at the plate. So they bunch him up the middle. That shortstop Burnett a little closer to the bag than he is the hole. The 1-0 offering to the Wildcats shortstop. Back gets away from the catcher momentarily, but Pegg pounces on it. 2-0 to Hankey. Connor Foley lurks in the on-deck circle here for the Wildcats. Offering. That is low, 3-0 to Hankey. The kick and the deal. Walked him on 4 straight. That's the first free pass given up by Stone tonight. And Foley will bat. He struck out earlier. First and third for the Cats here. 1-0 Shakamack. Catcher Pegg comes out and does their infield movement here. In case the Wildcats try to first and third them here. So Foley gets in. Hands up over the plate. Pitch on the way, curveball in for a strike. 0-1 the count to Foley. That in about 27 years. 0-1 the count to Foley. Here's the next offering. Hammered back into left field. That's a line drive, and it is out of here. A big shot, a 3-run job off the bat of Foley.
Home run by Connor Foley.
Man, he charged that one. And it didn't get about 20 feet off the ground, and he sends it out of here, and it's 3-1. So a 3-run shot by Foley.
Next batter for Jasper, designated hitter number 18, Andrew Wallace.
So the second hit of the game is a 3-run shot. 3-1 Cats here. Wallace stands in. He lines it into center field. That'll get down for a base hit, and Wallace keeps the train moving.
First baseman number 6, Job Leverhusen.
So the hits are tied at 3 apiece, but the Wildcats on the board with the lead at 3-1. Here comes Leverhusen, has struck out back in the second inning. Now we'll have a little mound conference here. Up until that point, Stone had been cruising with those 6 strikeouts. That pitch that Foley hit out, it was just a matter if it was going to get up enough to get over the wall. It surely had the distance. That thing was a rope to the boards in left center field. So Leverhusen will be the hitter after this conference. Cats lead here in the bottom of the third. So the Shakamack Lakers staff back to the bench. Runner at first, pitch to Job. Line drive left field, base hit. First and second for the Wildcats. Wallace pulls up anchor at second base, and Leverhusen collects the fourth Wildcat hit of the game, and here comes Grant Stratton. Stratton will bat.
13, Grant Stratton.
First and second, the Lakers with 2 outs have a force at every infield base, and now they get their bullpen up and running as well. Curveball hangs high, 1-0. Left it up in the zone. So Stratton will have a chance to drive in a run here. Perhaps 2. Lakers led going into this half inning. Stone throws it. Popped up in the infield right side. Second baseman Ellingsworth will have it at the cut of the grass and make the play for the 3rd out of the inning, but not before the Wildcats strike for 3 on the 3-run shot by Connor Foley. We'll head to the 4th. Cats 3, Lakers 1. We'll have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 at WJTS. Back to the ballpark. We head to the top of the 4th. First pitch into the game, or into the at bats, 0-1. Burris, the center fielder, stands in. Next pitch, dives low. Here's the next delivery. Hit on the ground at third. Stratton waits for it, comes up over the top, pulls Leverhusen off the bag, but he gets back on. One gone.
Next batter for Shakamack, number 4, Trevor Ellingsworth.
So Ellingsworth, who popped the short earlier, gets in. Pops it up in the infield once again. Out in the shallow center, takes Hankey out there, and he goes to his knees. Makes the catch. So Morton, after his team gets him that 3 spot, 2 quick outs, which you got to love if you're Brian Kirchhoff, the new Wildcat pitching coach. Very efficient. He's been talking to the players, pitchers, about having the count decided in 3 pitches. Not that that will be your final result, but have either them put it in play or have them down in the count at some point. It's 0-1 to Cornelius. He struck out to start the second. Morton trying to get his most quiet inning of the ball game so far, and it's outside. It's 1-1. Cats lead 3-1 here. Next pitch on the way. The 1-2 breaking ball, called third strike. Morton gets his 3rd punch out as the Lakers go quietly here in the top of the 4th. We'll head to the home 4th. Jasper 3, Lakers 1. This is Wildcat Baseball on 18 at WJTS. Back at the ballpark as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Jasper on top here. 3-1 leading off will be Hettinger. He popped a short earlier. Takes a pitch low and outside. Cats got a 3 spot in the bottom of the 3rd on that 3-run laser by Foley. Hit it about 20 feet off the ground, but about put a dent in that track hole out there in left center field, or that piece of machinery out there. Knocked it into that dirt pile out there that was 10th Street School. We're going to have a pitching change. Coach Yair out of that third base dugout. He's seen enough here out of Stone, who was cruising early. We'll step aside. Cats on top 3-1. This is Wildcat Baseball on 18 at WJTS. Back at the ballpark, a call to the pen, and it's Jackson Cox on the hill. Stone goes to first. Peyton Yair to left. Fulford goes to right. So Hedinger stands in with a 2-0 count. Pitch is plateward. Three and 0. Cats lead 3-1. Stone a quick hook here in the fourth. This one's in for a strike. So 3-1. Hedinger in command. That is a strike on the inside portion. 3-2 with nobody out. A freshman Cox on the hill for the Lakers. 3-1, Cats on top. Hedinger steadies that bat across the Rookser Field plate, and here is the payoff pitch. Ball 4. These are points of the game where
next batter for Jasper, the catcher, number
it gets
10,
off the rails in a hurry. A lot of teams come in here with good starting pitching, and when they have to go to the bullpen, it, again, gets off the rails for them. Here comes Peter, the catcher. They hold the runner on at first. Cox will come to the high set and bring it home. Corked over Terry Gobert's head on the third base side. Gobes hit the deck in a big-time hurry right there. It's a bad time, too. You look in that sun if you're the third baseman, left fielder, maybe the third base coach. See your existence go by in a big-time hurry when those heavy hitters swing that bat from the right-hand side. The 0-1 to Peter here. He's going to square to bunt and pulls the bat back to the screen goes the ball, and down to second base goes Hedinger. And the Cats have another runner in scoring position here in the fourth. 3-1 Jasper. Glad you could join us on this Friday night. All the home game, or actually all the games, 10 o'clock, except the road games, or the Saturday games, I should say. They'll air on Sundays at 1. Cox throws it low. And it's 2-1. Still nobody out. Runner at second. Jasper will look to get back on the board. All three of their runs came last inning. Pitch on the way. Slammed into left field. That'll get down. Rounding third is Hedinger. He'll come to the plate. Peter will go into second base, and it gets away, and he has a double, an RBI double, and the Cats lead 4-1. Well, Albrand will go and run at second base. The fifth Wildcat hit of the night, first given up by Cox. And Morton, the pitcher, will bat here.
Number 5,
4-1 Wildcats. Again, the Laker bullpen up and running again for the second time tonight. Popped into shallow center. Burris comes in, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Back to the top, and Eli Hof. He's 0 for 2 in tonight's proceedings.
Center fielder number 11, Eli Hope.
Here's the delivery. It's outside. 1-0 the count. So Hof, chance to drive in another run. Cox, the second pitcher of the ball game, brings it home, backs him off the plate, and the count goes to 2-0. The Lakers took the early lead 1-0 back in the first, but the Wildcats since then have turned it around. It's 3-1 here. Hope takes another one up, 3-0 now. Or 4-1, yeah. Looking right in that pole, but should have known better. 3 in the third, now one more here in the fourth. 4-1. Look back at the runner. Here is the pitch. That is a strike at the knees. You look back at the runner. Here's the pitch. Hope takes this one for ball 4. Fourth walk issued by Laker pitching, and now Hankey will come in. He walked earlier and scored, and we might have another hurler here as Coach Yair back to the mound here at Rookser Field, or maybe buying some time. So Hankey will bat. Bullpen has been started earlier in this inning.
Shortstop number 4, Ben Hankey.
So Hankey will bat. First and second. 4-1 Cats. They look out at the runner. Pitch is in for a ball, 1-0 to Hankey. Cats bat here in the home fourth with already one across. Next pitch, hit foul right at the home plate area. So 1-1 with one away. Cox looks in, trying to deal with Hankey here. Plateward, curveball misses. Here's the 2-1 in for a strike. Two and two. The break even to Hankey. Got it. Big pitch there by Cox. Gets the second out of the inning for Connor Foley.
Left fielder number 24, Connor Foley.
Pitch on the way. That is high. So 1-0. First and second for the Cats. Cox looks at the runner at second base, comes home to Foley. That is in for a strike. Again, Foley hit the 3-run homer last inning, has a chance to duplicate that right here. And right now with a 1-1 count and the runners at first and second with 2 away. 4-1 Wildcats got another run earlier in this inning. Cox will come home. Breaking ball, he's going to see a steady die to those. That dances in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Much to the chagrin of the Wildcat faithful. A lot of umpires behind home plate here at this yard. Got a good view, 1 and 2. First and second. Foley waits. Plateward. Did he go? Did not chase. And the count goes to 2 and 2. 2 and 2 with 2 away. Foley steps in. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball hit wide of the bag at third. So we'll try the break even again. Runners back to their bases. They were moving with 2 outs. Two and 2. Here is a delivery. This one slammed into center field. Burris goes over, dives, cannot come up with it. It goes off his glove. 1 run will score. Here comes another. And the Wildcats lead 6-1 on the 2 RBI double. A line drive by Foley that Burris tried to dive for but came up empty. So 5 RBIs by Foley. Six to 1. Got a run earlier than the 2 RBI base hit. Here comes Wallace. It is inside to Wallace. He singled earlier. He's 1 for 2.
Batter number 18, Andrew Wallace.
So Wallace gets in here. He's got a runner in scoring position. 6-1 Cats. Delivery. Wallace golfs it foul. It's a fastball, misses. 3-1 now to Wallace. Runner at second base. Cats with 3 more here in this inning. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Pitch on the way. Lays off, and it's ball 4. And we're going to have a new pitcher out on the mound, the 3rd of the evening for the Lakers. Cats with 3 here in this inning. They lead 6-1. It's going to be a new Laker pitcher, the end of the line for Cox. We'll take a break. We'll come back after this. Back to Rookser, new pitcher, Jernigan on the hill. He replaces Cox, who was in relief of Stone. Cats with 2 outs, runners at first and second for Lebahusen here. Jasper with 3 more here in the bottom of the 4th, leading 6-1. Pitch on the way, curveball lays off of it, and the count goes to 1-0. Peter had an RBI double in this inning, and Connor Foley drove in 2 for his 5th RBI of the game. Fastball high and tied 2-0. Lakers took that 1-0 lead in the first. But the Cats with 3 in the 3rd now, 3 more here in the 4th and still out. 3rd pitcher of the game for the Lakers. They throw in behind the runner at second base, and they nearly had him out there. But he gets back. Cats have out hit the Lakers 6-3. Leverkusen waits, and Jernigan will come home. Wide of the bag, and Coach Goldberg's getting peppered tonight. He had one fly over his head, and then this one slammed past him. So 2-1 to the hitter Leverkusen. Cats next game Tuesday at Bloomington South. And that brand spanking new renovated facility, not new, but renovated. It's 3-1 now to Job. Hitters count. Pitch from Jernigan. Foul back into the screen. Three and two to the hitter. Well, we'll try it again. The 3-2 with runners at first and second. They will be off and running. Pitch to Leverkusen. Got him. Bottom dropped out of that breaking ball, but the Wildcats strike for three more here in the fourth. They lead 6-1. We'll have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back of the park as we head to the fifth inning. Cats on top 6-1. Fulford stands in. He laces one into left, and Foley has a drop in for a base hit. That ball was slashed. And the Lakers get their fourth hit of the game. Stone, the first baseman, will get in. Cats lead 6-1.
Next batter, number 24, Buddy Stone.
So Stone started on the mound. He was impressive. He struck out 6 before they got to him on that Foley 3-run shot. Pitch dives low, 1-0 the count. 6-1 Jasper. And then next Friday night, week from tonight, Northeast DuBois comes in. They're opening tonight against the Patriots of Heritage Hills. Throw over. Hurley got him. Cats thought they had him, but he got back 1-0. So the Lakers trying to figure out Morton here. Cats went with Mann for 4 innings in Washington on Thursday. Leverkusen finished up. Could see Stratton here tonight. Hit on the ground to third, could be 2. Over to Berger for 1, and he drops it. So everybody's safe on the second error of the game for the Cats. So fielder's choice for Stone. First and second.
Number 25, Ethan Burdett.
Burnett gets in. That misses. 1-0 to the leadoff man, Burnett. Again, double play still in order. At every infield base, you got a force out. Morton brings it home, fastball strike. So 1-1. Hold the runner on at first base. Burnett walked to begin the game and came around to score their lone run. Morton plateward. Again, fouls it back into the netting, first base side. One and two, nobody out. See if Morton can get that ground ball here on a 1-2 action pitch. Long look into his catcher, Peter. Checks the runner and brings it home. Foul back once again. Lakers down 6-1 here in the top of the fifth. Lakers batting here in this fifth. Pause and the delivery. popped up into center field. Hope will chase it over to the gap. Camp underneath it, make the play. And they don't tag up at second base. They throw in behind him. It gets down the right field line. Wildcats throw it away. It'll be second and third on another error here. Just sloppiness getting the ball back into the infield where it needed to be. So initially they were not going to tag up. One away for Peyton Uriar, the left fielder now.
Number 20, Peyton Yair.
So he gets in from the left side. Two guys in scoring position now. Stratton will come in a little bit at the bag at third and off the line. And he gets the ball rifled right at him into left field. One run will score. It's 6-2. He was coming in, and that ball was hammered the other way. So first and third now for the Lakers, and it's 6-2.
Number 16, Oscar Pegg.
So Pegg will bat here. 1 for 2. Runners on the corners for the Lakers. Pitch on the way, curveball low. Peter blocked it nicely. So Pegg. Calls time. .1-0 delivery to him. Fastball outside corner for a strike. 1-1 now. Cats have that lead sliced a little bit. It's 6-2. Hold the runner on. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Swung on and a missed, and it's 1-2. Big pitch right there by Morton. We'll see what he can do. 1-2. Runners on the corners for the Lakers here in the fifth. Still just one out. Cats back up the middle, possibly waiting for that double play ball. Morton in the stretch, and he comes home. Low. Runs the count at even at 2-2. Laker bench on the third base side, ready to erupt for a base hit here. Got a little life after getting down 6-1. Take advantage of a couple of Wildcat errors. Here's the 2-2. Fastball misses out. So it's 3-2. Runner at first and a runner at third, and a big strikeout there. Got it up in the zone. He swings and misses. 2 gone. Fourth. So Morton gets a strikeout, and here comes Brody Yair.
Batting for Shakamack, number 17, Brady Yair.
So Yair will bat here. So runners on the corners with 2 away. Yair open at the plate. Pitch is low. Away and 1. Morton trying to get out without any further damage. Curveball, chopped foul up the first base line. Oh, and 2. Morton trying to get out of this one. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. He stays alive by fisting it foul. Time called. Still 0-2. Lakers at first and third. Big gap in left center field as Yair, a left-handed hitter. He is doubled and singled. Plateward again stays alive at the plate. So 0-2 the count. Morton will come to the high set and bring it. Got him. Struck him out. Lakers get one back here in the top of the fifth. They still trail 6-2. We'll break. We'll have more Wildcat baseball right after this. Play goes to the bottom half of the fifth inning. Grant Stratton will lead things off with a Wildcat nod. He'll be followed by Hettinger and Ross Peter here. Cats with 3 in the third and 3 more in the fourth. First pitch to Stratton. He skies it down the left field line, twisting toward foul territory. But it's back into fair territory, and Yair can't handle it. And I guess they would score that a double, but he kind of overran it, and it blew back toward fair territory.
All right, that batter was number 13, Grant Stratton. Next batter is number 16, Chris Hettinger.
So the Cats pick up the base runner. Ernie will run now at second base, and here comes Hettinger. So Stratton in at second. First pitch to Hettinger, breaking ball, is a strike. 0-1. Plateward. Fastball rides upstairs. Throw in behind the runner and would have had him. Stratton dove back. Ball got into center field but was backed up by Burris. Cats lead 6-2 here. Runner at second. Here's the pitch to Hettinger. High breaking ball, and it's 2-1 again. Talked about that a couple of innings ago. The starter Stone was pretty good early. Then you start getting into these second and third pitchers, and this is when the game again goes off the rails. Turns a good game into a sloppy game. The next pitch, Hettinger rips it back deep into left field on a line. It's up against the wall. Stratton will round third. He'll come in to score. Hettinger with a line drive double off the fence in left center field. 7-2 Wildcats. Jumped off the bat, and here comes Peter with nobody out here.
Number 10, the catcher
in the fifth.
Peter.
So Peter will get in. Doubled home run earlier. Scorches this one foul and twisting down the left field line. Next pitch to Peter. Fists it, third base side, up the line. Third baseman Yair makes the play. Brody Yair makes it one down. So one away for Morton, the pitcher.
Number 5, the pitcher, Cody Morton.
Pitch high to Morton. Jasper 7, Shakamack 2. Morton slams it foul, left field line. So 1-1 to Morton, runner at second base. Cats with 3 in the third and 3 more in the fourth. They had 1 here in the fifth. Curveball, fisted foul. Jernigan, the third pitcher of the game for the Lakers. One, two on the way. Again, thumb toward the first base side. Going to be trouble, and it's going to be an infield base hit. Just checked up the first base line. The pitcher Jernigan tried to chase it and then couldn't pick it up. Up to third goes Hettinger. First and third for the Cats. For the leadoff man, Eli Hof.
Next batter for Jasper, number 11, Eli Hope.
So Hope will stand in. Runners on the corners at first and third with 1 away. Curveball hangs upstairs to Hof. Oh, one runner takes off at first. Hof swings and misses. They throw back to the mound, and everybody's safe up to second. Goes Morton. So second and third, Hof's got a couple of guys out there, but he's down on the count 0-2. The catcher's lobbying for perhaps some interference there on that swing by Hof, but not going to happen. 0-2 with 1 away, 7-2. Wildcats trying to add on here in the fifth. Pitch on the way. Hof pops it back into left. Peyton Yair goes and camps underneath it, makes the catch, but that'll chase Hettinger home. And it is 8-2 Wildcats. Up to third goes Morton. So Hof, a sac fly RBI. Another run for Jasper, and here comes Van Henke, the shortstop. Bottom of the fifth here, 8-2 Cats. Runner at third with 2 away. Back to the full wind, Jernigan. Yankee takes a fastball high. Pitch out of the zone. 2-0 the count here. Plateward. That's out. And he walks him on 4 straight for Foley, who's got 5 RBIs, including a 3-run homer and a 2-run double.
Batting for Jasper, number 24, Connor Foley.
So Connor Foley gets in, 8-2 Jasper. Pitch is low. 1-0 the count here to the Wildcat left fielder. Foley made a nice diving catch in foul territory earlier in this game. Cats have out hit the Lakers 8-5. Lead on the board 8-2. Jernigan checks the runner at first and at third. Comes home to Foley. Fastball outside corner for a strike. 1-1 the count here to the left fielder, Foley. And Cats in Bloomington South Tuesday on the road in Monroe County. Runner takes off. Hankey goes down to second base. Pitch is low. Actually, no, they're going to call it a strike. So. Here's the next pitch. Low. Oh, Foley at the plate here. Two-two. Curveball fouled right back into the screen. 2-2 and holding. Wallace is the on-deck hitter. He'd be next if Foley can try to get on base here. Play him deep in the outfield. Again, that 3-run homer was a laser that barely got off the ground. The 2-2. Now it's 3-2. Something's got to give here. A wind and fire to Foley. Inside, ball 4. So Wallace stands in with 2 away, and if he would pop one out of here, this one would be over. It's 8-2 here in the bottom of the 5th.
Number 18, Andrew Wallace.
Cats with 3 in the 3rd, 3 in the 4th, and 2 more here in the 5th for their 8. Wallace waits. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1 to Wallace so far. Wallace has singled and walked. Struck out to begin the game, or early in the game, if you will. Curveball upstairs. 1-1, Bloomington South on Tuesday. The Jeeps of Northeast DuBois next Friday night here at Rookser Field. Warmer temperatures next week as well. The 1-1 pitch to Wallace. And it is out of the zone. So 2-1. 5 errors combined between the 2 combatants here tonight at Alvin C. Cats have made 3 of them. Wallace fouls it off straight back. Two-two pitch to Wallace with the bases loaded. Inside. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Here go the runners. Wallace swings and misses. Wildcats do add on. They get a 2 spot here in the 5th. We'll head to the 6th. Jasper on top, 8-2. We're back right after this. Back to the park. We head to the 6th. Jack Albrand, the junior lefty on the hill. He'll face Burris to lead things off. Pitches outside. The end of the line for Morton. 5 innings of 2-run, 5-hit baseball. Walked 2, struck out 5. So Albrand seeing his first action tonight on the hill. Pumps that one in there for a strike. It is 1-1. Morton goes into play second base. Jasper on top, 8-2 here in the 6th. And Burris swings and misses. Burris 0-2, reached on an error and grounded to third. Jack on top of the count, 1-2, peeks over the top of that glove and will come home. Got him. Struck him out. Seventh strikeout for Wildcat pitching, and here comes
next batter, number 4, Trevor Ellingsworth.
0 for 2. Cats lead 8-2. Top of the 6th inning. Fouled back into the screen. Next pitch on the way, and it's out of the zone. One and one with one away. Allbrand will come plateward. And is way outside. So Morton Knight is done, at least on the mound. He goes to second base. Two one. Popped up, shallow right. In comes Hettinger. And he'll catch it with two hands, and there are two away. So 2 up, 2 gone for Allbrand and the Wildcat defense, and that'll bring up Cornelius. Or a new player, perhaps. Carson Jernigan.
Number 12, Carson Jernigan.
Jernigan, I should say, will hit in his own spot on the mound. Race the DH out of there. Jernigan waits. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Allbrand working quickly. Drops the glove and comes home. That is out. One and one. The kick and the deal. Swung on and missed. Cats here lead 8-2 Allbrand. The 1-2 pitch plateward. Dives low, and it's 2-2. Jernigan at the plate with 2 away and a 2-2 count. Allbrand will bring the 2-2 plateward. Outside, 3-2 now. And Shakamack actually took the 1-0 lead in the top of the first. Wildcats with 3 in the third, 3 in the fourth, and 2 more in the fifth. Allbrand will deliver the payoff pitch to Jernigan. He got it. Struck him out. Allbrand. Quick work of the Lakers here in the top of the 6th. We'll head to the home 6th. Jasper on top 8-2. This is Wildcat Baseball on 18 WJTS. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Joe Leva, who's going to lead things off for the Cats here. Jasper on top 8-2. If they play their cards right, this will be the last inning that they would have to hit here. One and 0 the count here. Big Final Four tomorrow in college hoopage to end the season. Leba, who's in big swing. Michael Lewis and the rest of those UCLA Bruins battling Gonzaga in the nightcap. That'll be interesting. The 1-1 offering. Leba, who's in chops at foul. Got Baylor and the Houston Cougars in the first game. Battle of old Southwest Conference foes. Saw some coaching moves today. Porter Mosier heading out of Loyola going to Oklahoma. The 1-2. He tomahawks this one high into right field. Fulford goes over and makes the grab. One gone. Lebahusen climbed the ladder on that one. One away for Stratton. So Mosier architected a couple of good runs by Loyola, but Power 5 conference member Oklahoma out of the Big 12, they came calling after the retirement of Lon Kruger. So now that Loyola job is open. in the Moval. Of course, the Carolina job is open. Roy Williams retired after 18 years in Chapel Hill, 33 overall. Spent all those years at Kansas, too. So that'll be a plum job for somebody to get. 1-0 the count here to Stratton. Nobody on here. Fastball misses outside. Jernigan the third. Laker pitcher of the evening. Playing straight away in the outfield. Stratton probably gets the ball Tuesday up at Bloomington South. He waves at that one, and it's 2-1 after he started the opener that didn't count up there against, or down there against Boonville. Three and one now to Stratton. See if he can turn around this pitch with the Cats up 8-2. Rips it to third, gloved by Brody Yair. Boy, he took a base hit, if perhaps extra bases away from Stratton as he hit it hard with 2 outs now. Hedinger will climb in. Well, you're dealing with that sun out there at this time of night as well. That was a big hang with him right there. Whew. Edinger takes it high. Pitch. Out of the zone. Two-one pitch to Hedinger. Inside. 8-2 Cats. Hammered down the left field line. That's going to be in for extra bases. Hedinger rounds first. He's in at second base with a stand-up double. So Peter will stand in with 2 outs. Next pitch. This one corked into the Laker bullpen between the pitcher and catcher. So 8-2 here. 0-1 to Peter. Runner at second base is Hedinger. Plateward. Curveball high, due up for the Lakers. 8-9-1 for Jack Albrand, most probably in that 7th inning. Pitch to Peter, inside, 2-1. That is high. So 3-1 now to Peter here with 2 away. Walked him. So Morton will bat. 6 walk for the Lakers here.
Next batter, number 5, Cody Morton.
So Morton will bat. Hof would be next here in the bottom of the 6th. Jernigan throws it high, 1-0. Bullpen again is off and running down the right field line or left field line for the Lakers. It's been active throughout this one after Stone pitched pretty well early. Fastball high, 2-0. Ball gets away in the infield. No harm done for the Lakers. Again, no wind currently here at Rooksor Field. About 9 degrees warmer than it was last night at Washington, especially with that wind whipping at that ballpark. 2-0 inside, 3-0. That thing was a mess, 20-2. So 3-0 here to Morton. The pause and the pitch from Jernigan walked him. So back-to-back walks here. So it looks like they're going to go to the bullpen again. So the Lakers will go to the bullpen. Cats lead 8-2 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. A new Shakamack pitcher. We'll tell you who that is and have more right after this. We are back to Rooksor, a new pitcher. Wonders on for the Lakers, the 4th hurler of the game. So Hope will stand in, bases loaded here. 8-2 Cats, bottom of the 6th. Pitcher works from the full wind, throws it to Hope, backhanded by the catcher, Peg. (1-0). Fastball in for a strike. Chopped on the ground to short. Burnett up with it, comes over the top. Nails Hope at first base to end the inning. Last call for the Lakers. They're down 8-2 to the Jasper Wildcats. We'll take a break. We'll have more Jasper High School baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back at the ballpark, Jack Allbrand trying to nail it down. Cats on top 8-2 here. As Fulford will stand in, 8-9-1 in the Laker lineup. First pitch from Jack is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Cats about hit the Lakers 9-5, lead on the board 8-2. To go to 2-0 on the season, heading into that game with Phil Kluser in Bloomington South on Tuesday. Another pitch in for a strike. I think he's got the 8-2 zone going right now. No, Paul Arvin had the 20-2 zone going last night a bit late in that one. And he should. I told him that as the 1-2 delivery. Called third strike. So 2 straight strikeouts dating back to last inning for Jack.
Number 24, Buddy Stone.
So Stone will hit the first baseman. Flew out to right field when Hedinger made that diving catch, part of that back-to-back diving catches, one by Foley and one by Hedinger. Takes a big, healthy cut, comes up empty, and it's 0-1. So Allbrand trying to shut this one down here for the Cats. Second hurler of the game after Morton went the first 5 for the Wildcat 9. Allbrand peeks in, drives the 0-1 plateward. Strike 2. Oh, and 2 with 1 away. Allbrand will reconnect with that Rooksor Field mound. Again, he works quick, gets it and throws it, which you should do. The 0-2, got it. Another breaking ball. 3 straight strikeouts for Jackson. So Burnett.
Number 25, Ethan Burdett.
Burdett, the shortstop, get in. One more out away from the second victory of the season. Allbrand drops the glove and will throw it. Out of the zone there. A little freshman JV doubleheader out here at noon tomorrow. slated for the high school field, but now it's going to be here at Rookser Field outside. 2-0. Get those seasons started. After tonight, everybody in the county playing. Forest Park down at Corden. Jeeps and Patriots at Northeast DuBois tonight, the 2-0. In for a strike. 2-1 with 2 away. Allbrand looking to shut it down. The delivery low. 3-1. He walks him on 5 pitches here.
Next batter for Shakamack, number 20, Peyton Yair.
So Yair will bat. That pitch is low. Brand comes home and leaves that high. Two and 0. The pause and the pitch from Allbrand served into left for a base hit. So the Lakers not done yet here. Get their 6th hit of the night. 2 away. So Peg, the catcher, will bat.
Next batter for Shakamack, the catcher, number 16, Oscar Peg.
First hit given up by Allbrand here in his stint on the mound. First and second, 2 outs. Cats at the short one at every infield base. Pitch on the way. That is low. 1-0 now to the hitter Peg. Done the catching today for the Lakers from Shakamack. 1-0 offering as Allbrand checks both runners. Blew it by him there. Runner takes off from second, goes to third. This one is in for a strike. He just took off running to third. Runner at first stays put. No harm done. It's 8-2. But I like to keep track of the runners just a bit. So Peg 1-2 now. From Allbrand. Jack throws it. Barely missed outside corner. So first and third. 2-2 the count. Allbrand looking to close it down. Jack throws the break even. Popped, lined into center. And that'll drop in front of Hof, and it's 8-3 on the RBI single for Peg. So the 7th hit of the game.
Next batter, number 17, Brady Yair.
Brady Yair will stand in. First and second for the Cats. Allbrand facing the lefty matchup and throws this one by him. He gets 0-1. Again, same situation, first and second. Force out at every infield base. Allbrand throws this one just a tad low. And it's 1-1 the count to. Well, it's a strike. Okay, well. But I'm shooting about 75% today. 1-2. No. Oh, 0-2, okay. And getting late here. 0-2 with 2 away. Allbrand trying to shut it down. Here is that 0-2 offering. Dives low. Peter blocks it. So now it is 1-2 as Allbrand and the Wildcats looking for win number 2 here. Allbrand stares in. Gets the sign he wants from Ross Peter. He steps off. Once again, we'll try this 1-2. Allbrand comes to the set and cuts it loose. He got him. Strike 3, and this one's over. Wildcats win at 8-3 here at Alvin C. Rookser Field. 8 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors, and 5 left for the Lakers. Or for the Wildcats, 8 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors, and 11 left for Jasper. 3 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors, and 3 left on base for the Lakers in this one. Cats win it 8-3, and they're 2-0. They play Bloomington South coming up on Tuesday night on the road at Bloomington. We'll have all the action for you at 10 on 18 WJTS. So once again, the final score, Jasper wins it 8-3 over Shakamack. For Jeremy Marcos, I'm Kurt Gooksall saying good night from Alvin C.